Do 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 do. All right, looks like we are live. All right, so before we fucking even get into anything else, take a load of this shit right here.
Bum 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 bum. Guideline strike. Bum 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 bum.
As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video, YouTube sucks, rocks versus guns, Jewish pork equals flash fried, was flagged for review. Upon review, we've determined that it violates our guidelines. We've removed it from YouTube and assigned a community guideline strike or temporary penalty to your account. So that means we cannot stream on the Deep Fat Fried channel anymore.
Look what it is, dude. Hate speech.
Hate speech.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know what to say other than like it's now more than ever important to be a patron of this show. So those of you that are watching live as patrons now, thank you for that. Those of you that are on the fence, like this is, you know what I mean? This is how the show gets delivered. So now, no live shows, I guess, for a while, for non-patrons, right?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know.
We'll have to pre-record DFFs from here on out.
I'm hearing that the link is not showing up. The YouTube channel, the YouTube link is not showing up for people, TJ.
Ugh. Of course it's not.
Just
Of course it's not. Why would it be?
Yeah, it says video is unavailable.
I mean, just fuck me. Talk about this fucking strike while I get this fucking shit fixed, I guess.
all right. Like,
I mean, there's no reason it shouldn't be fucking showing up. Like, is there not enough fucking bullshit going wrong? Like, it's gotta fuck me on. It's gotta fuck me on this too.
It's gonna fuck me here and fuck me. You know what, TJ? You act like the world's against you, dude.
Well, it fucking obviously is.
It obviously
tonight the world
All right,
is
I'm
against
clicking
us.
this shit. I see the fucking thing. All right, I see the motherfucking thing right here. So how you gonna fucking tell me it ain't working?
Because I'm looking at.
I'm looking at it too. I'm looking at it right on fucking Patreon. Motherfucking link works. Fuck these retards.
I'm saying the video is unavailable on my own phone. I can replicate it. I'm clicking the post that you made, and it says this video is unavailable.
I'm looking at the fucking shit right now. Looking at it.
Well, I'm telling you that other people are telling me that there's an issue.
Well, I'm telling you that I'm looking at it.
Well, maybe it updated or something.
Oh, you know what? Because it decided it's going to be on private instead of unlisted. That's why no one can fucking see it but me.
Wow, TJ.
It's not my fucking fault. I set it for unlisted.
What? It's not your fault, TJ.
I fucking create streams every fucking night.
Look,
It's never fucking done that before.
I know streams.
I do. How can you deny I know streams? I stream all the fucking time.
I'm denying it based on the fact that you didn't know it was private.
Fucking piece of shit, motherfucking.
YouTube is awesome.
Look, it's not my fault. I'm the one that selects the settings, but I didn't select the right setting. But it's not my fault.
I selected fucking unlisted. I did not select private.
Apparently, you did not, TJ.
I selected fucking unlisted.
Apparently,
that's what I fucking
TJ.
selected. Fuck you.
Apparently, you did not.
Suck a dick.
What's Andy Dick's job?
You don't understand life. We haven't even fucking introduced Andy Dick yet.
There you go, TJ. Now people can fucking see the show. TJ, thanks.
Good for them.
Good job, TJ. Hey, where's Glenn? Glenn has the night off, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Can't even blame Glenn for this one.
The show just falls apart without Glenn here.
Dude, if Glenn was here, man.
Glenn actually is here. He's in the bathroom puking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he tied one on.
He really dropped the ball then.
Glenn's a heavy drinker.
So anyway, for those of you just joining us now that the stream is fucking working, we have this fucking community guideline strike I guess it's for hate speech. Where are you guys seeing that? I don't see hate speech in here. I mean, I know that was what it was because we saw it on a different
YouTube
page.
doesn't allow hate speech. It's right there.
Yeah.
We encourage free speech and defend everyone's right to express their points of view, even if unpopular. However, YouTube doesn't allow hate speech.
All right, so that's their reprimand of us.
Yep.
YouTube doesn't allow hate speech. So apparently, I mean, what are they saying? It's hate speech against them because it's YouTube sucks? Or are they saying it's hate speech against Jews because it's Jewish pork?
That's who the fuck knows, because they give you absolutely no feedback on what it was that you did that was wrong, the specific area of your video that was wrong. You don't get that shit. It's just like, nope, this was hate speech. And it's just like, what did I say?
You know, I love how if you fucking get a copyright strike or something, you know.
They give you down to the gnat's ass.
Here's where your copyright strike was, so you can go do something about it. But when it's hate speech, they don't tell you like, oh, and it's this part you said this and that, you know, that's against policy because this reason. So, I mean, like, as far as I can figure, the reason that the video got taken down is because we had a pig with a fucking Star of David on it.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're jumping to the conclusion that we're calling Jews pigs when what we were actually doing was talking about a story where a fucking rabbi was saying that he thinks that cloned pork would be kosher so that it would be acceptable for Jews to eat.
Dude.
So we were celebrating that there's going to be Jewish pork in the future.
We were fucking cheering the Jewish people on. We're like, look, these rabbis are now fucking allowed. We might have Jewish pork. I mean, think about this. Jews for thousands of years have been denied bacon. Something that every fucking American wakes up and can just, you know what?
Yes.
I want some fucking bacon. And
Dude.
they cook it up. But the Jews, they haven't fucking had that.
They don't get to wake up in the morning and have that smell of bacon frying in the pan, dude, that fills the whole house.
There's a fucking Twitter. It's at Team YouTube. If you guys want, I mean, it's like one of the few places YouTube will actually respond to anything on occasion. So if you guys want to fucking send that shit to them, just be like, hey, you guys said this video's hate speech. It's not. Because look, I went and looked at their hate speech policy. Hate speech on YouTube is fucking defined as encouraging violence or hatred against the following litany of groups.
Promoting, like, hatred of, like, religious...
which we have never done.
Ethnicity.
I mean, like, so it's cool for, like, I've seen, how many videos have I seen on fucking, like, race realism and shit? Like, you know, we just got to accept that black people is inherently stupid, y'all.
Oh, yeah, that shit stays up.
How is that fine, but I can't make a joke about fucking kosher pork without it being hate speech?
Yeah.
Fuck YouTube.
What can you do?
It's just like they wanted to prove our point. I think they just got to that video, saw that it said YouTube sucks, probably watched a little bit of us fucking shitting on them, and we're like, yeah, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
They don't understand us here at Google.
Welp.
It was not hate speech. That's bullshit. I would fucking defend that to my dying breath. There was nothing in that video that supports violence against Jews.
It's not hate speech.
There's
It's
nothing in that video
not.
that supports hatred against Jews. None of us personally hate Jews.
I'm fucking Jewish, dude.
One of my most respected fucking friends and a fucking teacher of mine, a fucking person whose book was a huge influence on my life, was Howard Bloom, who's a fucking Jew.
He's a fucking Jew.
He's a fucking Jew. Fucking Jew.
Yeah, none of us hate Jews.
Oh, we
so
better calm
we
down
don't
on that
know.
fucking Jew shit.
Calm down. Don't say
Oh,
fucking
oh.
Jew, because that might get you in some trouble.
Wonderful Jews.
Look, ain't no one here got a problem against Jews, YouTube. Quit being overly sensitive little bitches. Or if you're whining about us saying that you suck, why are you proving us right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stop sucking.
And it's not hate speech. I know. I think it's the Jew thing, but
You don't respond to sucking by continuing to suck.
yeah, that's not the solution, YouTube. That's not the fucking solution. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the show we were planning to do before this bullshit fucking strike came through.
Yeehaw.
Ugh. And once again, an extreme right-wing podcast over here.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, today's show is about a wonderful man. Wonderful human being. Great guy. Talented.
Beautiful.
Brilliant.
Unique.
Everything you could ever say good
Stand
about
out.
a
You
person.
know what, TJ? Give them the intro. They deserve the full intro.
Give them the fucking
Our
intro.
patrons deserve the full fucking intro.
What do you
TJ.
think?
They gave you
what do you think I'm
$5.
doing, bitch?
$5, TJ.
I was doing the damn intro.
$5.
I'm gonna fucking light you on fire. A gentleman, a scholar, a genius, a comic legend. Andy Dick gets deep fat fried. We're just kidding. He sucks.
Andy Dick.
Deep fat fried.
God damn it.
Andy motherfucking
God
Dick.
save Andy Dick.
Last week, we pitted two has-been comedians
It was
against each
earlier
other.
this week, actually.
TJ.
TJ.
Yeah, earlier this week. That's right. It
Linear
was-
time, TJ. Figure it out, buddy.
It was Rob Schneider, okay, and it was Pauly Shore.
Yep.
It was a head-to-head, and the unit of measurement we used to compare which of them was worse were Andy Dicks.
Yep.
You know, because...
But this is Andy Dick, so
Yeah, so now we're actually talking about Andy Dick, and we're going to look at him through the same lens. We didn't put him up against anybody, because, like...
There's really no point.
I mean, maybe Chris Kattan or something, but... I don't even think... he doesn't have the train wreck... He's the has-been factor, but he doesn't have the train wreck factor as far as I know. Maybe he does.
I thought you were
nobody
I thought you
does.
were gonna get into how we're measuring, because
Well, no, we are. So, we had to figure out a human being that we could actually use for this.
I think like Hitler was
At
thrown
one
around.
point, we'd given up on human beings, and we
And
were
we're like-
actually thinking about like getting a GIF of a dog actually taking a shit and measuring Andy Dicks in dogs taking a shit. But then Scotty, in a stroke of brilliance, looked up a has-been list, and
Yes.
like the third name on the list was perfect.
So tonight we will be measuring Andy Dick's cringe in a unit of measurement known as Vanilla Ices.
All right, dude, that is a beautiful thing.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du.
You know what? I'm gonna test this theory out. I say that we assess Andy Dick of Vanilla Ice before we even start looking at him, because his name is Andy Dick. Just the name Andy Dick deserves a Vanilla Ice. Am I wrong?
All right, I'll do it.
You know what? I can't argue against
Which
that.
category did I put it in?
I mean, just put it in the first one.
Yeah, stand up. I
All
mean,
right.
he's gonna earn plenty anyways. You don't have to worry about that.
You, sir, Andy Dick, have earned your first Vanilla Ice.
This is a brilliant unit of measurement here. He's really
Turn off the lights and I'll
yeah
roll.
yeah.
I love it. All right, so that's how we're doing it, and I guess we're gonna look at some stand-up of Andy Dick's. That's where we got to start with, right? So
That is the first thing on our list here.
So let's go
Dude,
ahead.
call it fucking stand up, dude.
We're gonna look. I mean, do we have any history on his stand-up? Do you know when he started?
Dude,
Does it just not matter?
I'll be honest with you, because I was the lead researcher on this video. It doesn't fucking matter. Dude, Andy Dick has no talent. It doesn't really matter. I wish I could tell you otherwise. I wish I could tell you there was some silver lining to Andy Dick's career. But there really, I mean, even with Pauly Shore, there was like, I can kind of see where he peaked. With Andy Dick, it was like, I don't even know what you would call it. Like, he plateaued where he started. Let's put it that way.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, Andy Dick, what a failure.
All right, so
Let's see some of this fucking
let's
stand-up.
let's see some stand-up.
Check, check, check. Do they want me to do it?
Why are you cheering?
So this
What's wrong
was
with this audience?
Janine Garofalo's show. It's like, oh shit, there you go. It was like the comedy. I forget what this was called.
Can you turn?
They actually have some talented,
Can you turn
like-
them up a little?
Like Bob Odenkirk
Turn them up.
Yeah.
was on this show.
Beer shooter. Right.
So there's some talented people on the show.
Such crap. I'm not even gonna say the. Hey, with this outfit though, don't I look like? Hey, I'm Andy, the Candyman Dick. What do you need? Huh? What do you need? Huh? I got
Hold on.
it for ya.
I have a question. What? I mean, like, what's the joke? What?
I'm wacky!
He's making fun of the fact that he looks like a cokehead,
Okay.
which
But he is, so.
he is a cokehead, and he is Andy the Candyman Dick. He is a creepy fuck that probably has cocaine on him that will probably sell you cocaine. Am I wrong?
No.
No, you're not.
So what the fuck is the joke then?
I mean, this screenshot right here.
is he the joke? Is that his shtick? Is just like, look at me,
Dude.
I exist.
Give him an ice, dude.
Give him an ice.
Oh, dude, that's you're right. I forgot we were giving out vanilla ices. Give him a fucking vanilla ice for
Extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle.
All right.
Wow.
Will do.
He got a fucking he got ice babied.
He got an ice, dude. He got an ice.
Yeah, dude.
Get iced, you piece of shit.
What do you
Yeah,
need?
I think we're in a minute in.
What do you need? You want something? Right here? Anything? Oh, what am I doing? Oh, no.
I don't know,
You're
Andy.
doing exactly
No,
what
can
you do
hear me
after
with
the
this
show
thing? 'Cause
in the
it's
green
great to be
room.
freed up without the... Hello. Thank you.
So Andy Dick wrote no material for this fucking part.
See her? She went,
I'll do a costume change. That always kills him.
does it stink?
No, it's just a pretty color.
You do. No, you don't. You smell pretty. You smell pretty. You smell
Is he the character basis for the sociopathic alien Roger in American Dad?
I think he must be.
Because he gives off that vibe real strong, like.
They both have that same like kind
Except
of, like,
for I've
voice.
actually giggled at
Well, I mean-
Roger and American Dad.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's a similar fucking weird sociopathic. I'm silly, but really I'm disturbed vibe. All right, let's.
Yeah, pretty
take
like a
look.
lady. No, I have been going in and out. Like, when I'm not working on a show, I do tend to like party it up.
Really?
They told me you guys were only gonna get 2, but what if you had like 5 or 6? Do it! Do it! But you know you have a problem.
So
when
this
your
is
friends start
Scotty is
giving you
absolutely
nicknames.
correct. This is an
And,
early fucking
My nickname is
one of his fucking stand-ups. And this is literally what he's like now. So he plateaued where he started.
Yeah. there's-
Holy shit.
Andy Dick has just
How has he made a career of doing a bunch of cocaine and going up on stage and just freestyling a bunch of bullshit? There's no way this is a written
It's-
act up to this point.
dude. It's like you know, like they say, it's like this is like it's a ticket to like seeing a bizarre human being just I don't know devolve in front of you. Because that's all he ever does. Like it just devolves into nothing. It's just him rambling, and he's weird, and it's like some people for some reason like it. I mean, if Andy Dick is someone who desperately, I think as a performer, he's actually okay in some degree. But if he doesn't have writers or someone else creating his material for him, he's off the rails. There's nothing there. It's just I'm gonna party, woohoo!
Going off the rails on an Andy Dick.
Benji, the drunken street nut. Because I'm on the biggest binge of my life. Okay. The other thing is, and we all have this. You don't need it, but
Observational humor.
it's the thing of where you think you're hot. You know what I mean? You think you're good looking. You think you're studly. And I walk around
What?
when I'm
I am.
like I'm hot and I've got.
Paul, did you ever have
This
this
is-
phase?
Try to
I don't.
polish my-
I'm having a fucking moment where I just don't even understand how this man got paid to do this.
Neither do I.
Dance, caress a speaker that booms. I'm killing your brain. Like
Give
a
him another one.
mushroom.
Well, that's why
Give
I'm
him
playing it.
give him a fucking, give him an ice, dude.
I just want everyone to see what's going on over here.
Oh,
This is Andy. This is Andy's
Andy.
score so far.
Andy's got 3 ices.
3 ices.
Ice. Oh, whoa. Want to mention that?
jaw and I hold up to make it look like I have shoulders. I don't have them, but and more and more the mind I start thinking that I am Brad Pitt, basically. And I walk, and it only takes one time for me to. And it's too bad that I'm in TV because
What was
know-
up with
you
the
know-
90s?
You know what that's called? It's called a side effect of cocaine.
Dude, what was up with the '90s and having like these
Hey, let's
wacky
not
shirts?
blame cocaine for Andy Dick. All right.
Well,
No.
there's a lot of. I mean, if you've ever been
This
around
ain't all
a person on
cocaine's fault,
cocaine,
I think the only thing Andy Dick planned for this act was like he's like, I'm gonna wear a Western shirt. It's wacky with my personality. And then he came out there and it's like, look, I'm wacky, guys. I'm weird. It's like, no, Andy, you just look like a fucking doofus, just like Pauly. I mean, he really is the poor man's Pauly Shore, and that's why he was even second fiddle to Pauly Shore, because like Pauly Shore, I guess, has this modicum of talent because he had the whoa, bro. Andy Dick just has the whoa, I'm Andy Dick.
I see myself on TV and I go, oh yeah. That's who I am. And then when I do see myself, it's mutated, and I start thinking that I look.
But where Andy Dick got his start though was on the Ben Stiller show.
Hi. I'm Andy. You're cute. No,
that is how he looks now.
So, my mom was not even really there. No. Oh my God, she's gonna watch this.
Hopefully she doesn't, dude.
No one's gonna watch this. Sorry,
I can't.
except us.
And it was hard to find stand-up material from Andy Dick. Like, he didn't do much of it for obvious reasons.
So,
And,
then what has he been making his money doing all these fucking years? Then
I
guess just bit rolls everywhere.
Yeah, he's like, dude, his IMDb is like just a fucking litany of bit rolls and voiceover work and cameos, and it's like Andy Dick has enough of a face and a name where people are like, yeah, make Andy Dick the weird clerk in the store or something. You know what I mean? And he gets parts like that.
I just don't understand.
I'm told
how.
there was actually an episode of Family Guy where he actually did take over Roger's post, I guess.
Oh, not unsurprising.
I wasn't gonna say anything. So she told me a story recently, and I said, "Oh no, why are you telling me this?" Here's the story. She said,
All right. So anyway,
Hey, tell me the story.
I mean, this.
When I play a dope melody,
Yep, give him
anything
another
less
one.
than the best is a felony. Love
Load it up because
there's a whole other stand-up bit. I can't watch any more of this one.
I can't either.
Let's see the next one. Maybe it's better.
There's really not much to a stand-up.
Very sexual from an early age, early on. And I had all my friends, there must have been 3 to 5 friends, little friends when I was about 7, lined up on a bench, picnic bench, out in the backyard.
I'm
That
disturbed
same
by
white
this
house.
story so far.
Yeah, this is supposed to be funny.
And they were all face down, and I was playing the bongo. But the big memory I
Butt
had was
bongo.
on the back window.
So Andy Dick's disturbing childhood memories.
Pardon me one moment.
So leave it. You better gain weight. You better hit bulls out of kid don't play. If the
That's earning 2 from me.
Wow.
And that's coming.
Does
from
anyone
I mean,
disagree?
no. I mean,
And that's
who
upcoming-
would disagree?
That's coming from TJ, who is like has a fetish for fucking asses.
Well,
It's
he's on the stage recounting him as a kid playing the bongos on his other like 7-year-old friends' asses, and it's like, this is comedy. It's like, no, this is you having some weird masturbatory fantasy on stage. That's what this is.
yeah, exactly.
You know,
That's
this.
pretty much how I felt about it too. I'm like, this is like Andy Dick is like stroking his fucking cock, like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I wonder if I could get where. Yeah.
oh fuck yeah, that's real good.
All you people in the chat are obsessed with this World War III shit. Look, yeah, the world's ending. That's why we're watching Andy Dick. Okay.
Yeah, seriously. Are we gonna stop the missiles? Are our fat, bloated stoner asses gonna fucking block the missiles? Are we gonna talk sense into Donald the dumb shit Trump from our post here in Louisiana on a YouTube channel he's not even aware of? Like, just chill out. Like, look. Think about it. There are people that are wringing their hands right now, and if the nukes fly, they're going to die wringing their hands. You might die watching Andy Dick. How's it any different? You know what I
You
mean?
might as well be wringing your hands.
You might as well. You might as well. I mean, I think
Wring
you
your
have
hands and watch.
you have more
Andy
to
Dick.
fear from Andy Dick than you do the nukes.
Seriously. Like, you might agree with World War III by the end of this.
I love how you can just see people walking out. It's like, all right, I'm going. Bye.
Well,
This is dumb.
yeah, this is what I paid $20 for.
If I wanted to watch a dude high on cocaine ramble, I could just talk to the bum
He,
outside.
at this point, has, for his stand-up, he has 6 Vanilla Ices. I feel like he deserves more.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could give him another 3 just for not having any fucking stand-up at all.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more fair.
Yeah, that looks way better.
Yeah, I like it. 3 nice even rows.
Yeah, that looks more fair. That looks more fair. So we have some TV work of Andy Dix here.
Some of this stuff.
What is this, Sky? What is this video of very drunk Andy Dix sexually here? Is that a stand-up thing too?
That's Where Are They Now?
Okay, so that's for the Where Are They Now section.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's Andy Dick on Star Trek, actually.
Voyager, yeah.
Yep. I don't remember him on that show. Maybe I vaguely do.
He was, dude. He was on an episode.
Yeah.
It's called Message in a Bottle.
Yeah, all right. Let's take a look. Andy Dick and Star Trek.
If you want to go on Netflix tonight and watch that, you can.
I don't.
Oh, come on, TD. You're gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
Is anyone here?
It was weird to see Andy Dick on Star Trek, dude.
Computer, identify this ship.
This is the Federation starship Prometheus.
Okay. I think I know this episode.
Computer, display the design schematic of this ship and list general specifications.
USS Prometheus. Experimental prototype designed for deep space tactical assignments.
Bring on the dick.
Yeah, where's the dick?
Systems include regenerative
Oh, he's
shielding,
coming, dude.
ablative hull armor,
The Dick Man cometh.
multi-vector assault
The
mode.
Dick Man cometh.
Multi-vector assault mode.
Fuck is Andy Dick?
Shields are holding.
I don't give a shit about these damn Romulans and shit. Bring on the dick.
It's a little bit more. Yeah.
There he
you go.
is.
They're already down. Maybe there's something wrong with your sensor readings. You'd better not try to transport until we can be sure it's safe.
Lower your shields immediately, or I'll open fire.
Immediately? 3 more ships are approaching.
So Andy Dick's role in this part is to be. We're doomed.
We're doomed.
We're doomed.
What he summoned that much fucking enthusiasm for this role.
We're doomed.
We're doomed.
That's exactly
Ice.
like I cannot imagine anybody in the history of saying that fucking phrase and actually being in a Andy Dick is the most untalented hack that I've ever fucking seen.
Dude, give him an ice.
We're doomed. Yeah, give him a vanilla ice for that
Dude,
immediately.
We're doomed.
We're doomed. All right.
How many takes did it take for him to get that right?
So there's one.
Get to tactical. We're going to have to defend ourselves.
Does he have any lines in here?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Right here.
There are so many controls.
Find the one that takes fire and push it.
It's not working. It says here the phasers are offline.
Well, then fire a torpedo.
We're doomed. All right.
Dude, it's awful.
Oh,
What
God.
a total turd.
So here's him in his debut role, I guess. I don't know if this isn't like his first appearance, but this is like his first breakout show, the Ben Stiller
He was on the
show.
Yeah, that was his first major TV appearance.
Okay.
He was on this. I'm not sure if it's this one in particular, but.
Hello. I am Brent Forrester.
Oh my God! What the fuck are
It's
we
nice
watching?
to be with you again. I want you to get ready to relax. Let the sound of the ocean relax and
Oh
soothe
no!
as the tensions and distractions of the day drift into the past. Let the sound of the ocean relax every muscle.
So this is supposed to be funny.
Starting with your cat.
Trying to remind everyone here, this is
How
this
di-
is comedy.
What kind of weird sociopath is Andy Dick that he's able to get people to let him shit up their fucking projects with his just totally 100% revolting presence? Like how How did he pitch this to them? Did he pitch this to them?
I'm just waiting to see if there's an actual joke other than just like my head's floating around while I say this shit.
Keep on waiting till the end of the clip, and
You've seen the whole thing?
Unfortunately.
So there's no joke.
He just floats around.
Oh no, like more and more women show up. That's the joke. It's like he's more creepy. Just skip ahead a little bit.
All right, man, okay.
Yep.
And now, Victor, don't play with that thing. That is not a play toy. No! What are you? Ow! No, that thing is sharp! Don't make me come down there! I will crush you!
Easy.
How many is that?
I mean, for that whole clip and
Yeah.
for having to have experienced that bit,
Yeah.
3.
Yes.
3 vanilla
3
ices.
of them?
Oh, yeah. That's a triple decker ice. For sure.
Pray do we not give him more, dude. Pray, Andy, do we do not
He's
give him
lucky
more.
that we don't assess more just for having to still stare at his stupid fucking gaping face.
Oh my god, what the fuck? All right, so
What have we gotten ourselves into with this episode, gentlemen?
I don't know, dude. These has-been episodes, because, you know, these people are has-beens for a reason. So it's like...
That's why I told you he fucking plateaued where he started, dude. There's no, like,
I mean, the question kind of becomes less about, you know, like, Andy Dick himself. It becomes about, like, what was wrong with, like, our culture at this time that we're like, yeah.
I mean, people still pay attention to him.
Kind of. I mean, he's got, like, a Twitch stream here and there. Well, until he did cocaine on it and they banned him.
Biscuits. That was a wet one.
Oh, this is his Daphne
They got him wearing
Aguilera
the spacesuit.
character.
Please welcome the self-proclaimed queen of pop, Daphne Aguilera.
Farts.
I'm gonna fart.
Somebody gas up the weed whacker, because looks like I got Don King in a leg lock. Do you know a good waxer? Because mine died.
Boys, 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 they like what they see. Toys, 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 and that's what's there to me. Boys, 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 they like what they see. Toys, 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 and that's what they're to me. Boys, boys, boys.
I don't even know,
Comedy! Dude, he farts.
You know what? I will say this about the Daphne Aguilera character. There is a line that he did as that character I do remember.
Okay.
She was like in her dressing room smoking a cigarette, and she was like, "Yeah, I did limp biscuit. Their biscuits weren't limp for me, I'll tell you that." You know.
Right.
That was kind of funny.
I mean, I guess you can give him that moment.
I can almost guarantee that Andy
overall,
Dick did not write that line.
Overall, this is dog shit. I'm going to give it another 2 fucking ices, dude.
It's probably the least bad of his work, looking at this. But yeah, I mean,
so here's is this road trip thing? Is that a movie clip?
Yeah, that's where we get into his movie career.
Well, what about that show he was on? Was he any good on that show? He was on some kind of sitcom for a while, right? He was on wasn't that one with Michael J. Fox and shit?
Yeah, that was very short lived. But yeah, he was on what was the name of it? I didn't pull anything from that because I didn't really. Dude, it's weird because I found less. Pauly Shore at least uploads his shit, but no one really uploads Andy Dick's old stuff. For
Everyone's like, yeah, best of Andy Dick.
Yeah, it's not easy to find on the internet.
Yeah.
Right, so
I had similar troubles finding shit on Rob Schneider because it's almost like people just want to forget that he was ever there. It's probably the same for Andy Dick.
I think they probably have forgotten he was there. And yeah, same thing with Andy Dick.
Plus, why would anybody highlight an Andy Dick appearance? Think about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
all right, so let's see. We're getting into his films now. So this is a clip from Road Trip, I guess.
Yeah.
Some Bob Ross cameo.
Bob Ross shit going on.
Let me guess. He's gonna play someone zany.
However, did you guess?
Excuse me.
We have a winner.
Do you need something? Yeah. This is sort of an unusual question, but do you have any marijuana I might be able to buy from you? Our car exploded last night, and I'm practically all out of my own.
Am I a drug dealer? No, I am not. Thank you for asking, though.
No, okay, that's okay.
Must have been hard for Andy to play this role
Yeah, dude. And,
so far. From
Andy fucking had to really go outside of himself for this one. Like, I give him credit, you know? Like, he fucking... It must have been hard for him to say no to that question.
You want me to say what? That I'm not a drug dealer? Why would I say that?
But I've always been a drug dealer.
So I can help you with. Perhaps you'd like an 11-year-old prostitute sent to your room. We can do that. Or maybe we can off someone for you. Well, how's that sound? I've got it. Why don't we start small? Would you like a fresh towel? Maybe you could roll that up and smoke it. By the way, Chief, that credit card you guys gave me last night was maxed out, so don't go spending all your cash on needles and guns just yet.
I wish the volume was louder, but I don't know. I feel like that was all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of his better roles.
I mean, he plays a little bit character. They gave him a few funny lines. He doesn't actually overdo it. He actually kind of like plays it with some restraint. So I gotta say that was all right.
Yeah. No ICE assessment for that one.
Oh, just wait.
So here's okay. I'm kind of dreading playing this clip. I'm kind of scared. This is Andy Dick in the army now.
Dude, this is a double dose of
with. So this is him and Pauly Shore in a
Yes.
scene together.
Okay.
So let's see who chews the scenery fucking hardest.
If World War III doesn't end life, we might do it right now.
The ice ratings are going to be off the fucking charts, dude.
All right.
It's about to be an ice storm.
Crank it.
Oh, come on. Bones, we blew up 22 TV sets.
Yeah, but don't those things come with warranties?
I'm sorry, man. You know, I didn't realize Quinn could see you in all those TVs.
No
you know?
problemo, my friend. I was sick of getting down on my knees for that guy anyways.
Whoa. Bones, I had no idea.
Begging for my job. Okay. You know what, Jack, though? This is amazing. You know what this does?
Yeah.
This brings us one step closer to the, store.
No. What this does is it brings us one step closer to living in the dumpster. How are we going to get the rent for this?
All right. Pause it.
The dumpster.
I want to assess an ice right away for that fucking hair that he's got.
Yeah.
That stupid, weird, floofy 90s mullet thing that he's got. I mean, it's not even a proper mullet. It just looks like one, which makes it even worse than a mullet.
I want to assess an ice just for him playing second fiddle to Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fucking low.
Yeah, dude, playing the straight man to Pauly Shore is pretty fucking low.
Now that the party is jumping, with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping, quick to the
Wow.
I wonder if we're gonna get through the entire song.
Oh, we'll probably have to play it twice through.
All right, so let's see more of this boring
Excuse
scene.
me, can we play through? Yeah. Sorry, we're just discussing. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine.
That
Can we go back to the Pauly Shore episode and add one more for him?
Can we all agree that soldier would have immediately turned around and broken him in half if he'd have rubbed his head like that?
Yes.
This is
I mean, maybe not, because he looked like he was about to, but then Pauly Shore's like, me? Yeah, it's like, and then he's just like, what the fuck is this? And he's kind of scared at that point. Like, I don't even want to touch this guy.
And look at Andy Dick right where we paused him.
Yeah.
Earning another Vanilla Ice. This is supposed to be a tense moment where he thinks these military guys are going to beat his ass. And he's too busy, stoned, giggling at fucking Pauly Shore, of all people.
to the point, no faking.
Yep, get yourself a Vanilla Ice
Come on
for your
down
horrible...
for another ice.
Did you order a code red? Answer me. Did you order a code red, man? You want the truth. You can't handle.
He would bitch slap you into fucking back to the 90s where you came from.
This army guy would have, he would have just ripped Pauly Shore's fucking
He would have
head off.
stomped a mud hole in your stupid mop-covered head, dude.
Code red.
Yay. He's goofing off. Come on,
Wow, that was my Nicholson impression.
Good.
Why are those guys laughing?
They
You
were
didn't tell
taking-
did you tell a joke?
Dude, those guys are taking the fucking little mini golf club and shoved it right up your fucking ass, Pauly Shore.
And they would have beat fucking Andy Dick's ass just for being there with you.
Bones, come on, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry. When you join the army, is it true that you have to give your whole life away?
Nah, something like.
This scene is
Ah,
Give him another
shit.
Vanilla Ice. Give him another Vanilla Ice. I don't even know what to do. The fact that he was part of this in general.
I go crazy when I hear a cymbal and a hi-hat with a souped up tempo.
Yeah. Yep.
Fuck.
Yep.
Just keep it going, dude. It just gets worse, man.
I'm keep this clip going.
Yeah, dude. It just gets
Are
worse.
you serious?
It just gets worse.
I mean, if there's more ices that need to be assessed.
Let's just get this straight here. After our basic training, we owe you 2 weeks a year, 1 week in a month, for which we get paid. And then on top of it, you're gonna throw in $2,500 just for signing up?
Basically, yes.
Wow. Well, then how come everybody isn't in the reserves? Do people actually know about this stuff?
Well, we do try to advertise.
Oh, yeah. It's not a job, it's an adventure.
No, that's the Navy.
The few and the proud?
No, that's the Marines.
Keep going, going, and gone?
No, that's the Energizer Bunny.
Gentlemen.
That's the
Oh no!
That's the
No,
Energizer.
dude, no! What the fuck is this? No, man! This is not cool.
Dude, give him another couple fucking.
Yep.
You're harshing my mellow, boys. Jesus, I thought World War III was the worst thing that was gonna happen tonight.
I'm on
Yeah.
a roll. It's time to go solo. Roll it.
I'm giving you 2. I'm 3.
You know
Fuck
what?
You
know what?
3.
Give him another one from me. Give him 4 because he fucked my night up, dude. I was already today's serving me a shit Sunday with diarrhea, fucking hot fudge melted over the top. And then I fucking show up to do Deep Fat Fried, one of my sanctuaries, one of my zen places, man. And I'm doing it with this. I've got to fucking deal with this. Missiles are going to fly over here and bomb everybody to death with nukes.
Channel's got to strike.
Channel got to strike.
And now we got to fucking watch the uninspired comedy musings of the combined lack of talent that is fucking Pauly Shore and Andy Dick at the same fucking time. With Andy Dick playing the fucking terrible straight man, which Andy Dick should never play a straight man in general, so.
Why the fuck was Andy Dick cast in this movie? It's like, didn't they know that? Okay, like, all Andy Dick has is that he's zany and weird.
I'm zany.
And Pauly Shore already has that role, so what the fuck did
So they're just
I don't
like,
get it.
Andy, you're going to play the normal guy.
You know
It's
what
like,
it really
what?
no, you know what it really is? They needed somebody that's obviously way less funny than Pauly Shore to put in next to Pauly Shore so that his stupid bullshit seems funny by comparison to the slack-jawed retard with
You know
a
what?
fluff mullet sitting
Someone,
next to him.
S. Butler in the chat said, add an extra ice from the chat. You know
yeah,
what?
Oh, yeah, you guys, yeah, for sure.
Amen, guys. You know, I probably would normally just tell you to fuck off, but...
Hit my 5.0, put my rag top down so my hair can blow.
Yep, he's getting it. Boom. Another ice from the chat. Another fucking ice from the chat. Is there... Do I have to watch more of this?
The fucking Ice Age, dude. Fuck.
We're be all you can be.
Where be all you can...
Army.
You need us, and we need you.
Where's the
It's a
joke?
win-win
In
situation.
the army.
Got one more question.
Where do I sign up,
Actually,
motherfucker?
we just have a second amongst ourselves.
Certainly. Take all the time you need.
Just hold that ballpoint. Just one. This is insane. Why doesn't everybody join? Weren't you listening to him in there? Shh. It's like joining a health spa, only they pay us. Oh my.
The joke is they don't know what the army is, really.
The fisheries. We get a guaranteed check for 8 years and a special skill.
A special skill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at the
Like,
pamphlets.
here we go. Land combat missile op.
Opportunities.
Tactical fighter specialist.
You heard him talking about combat pay, right? You know, you have to be in combat to get paid for that, right? He said reserves aren't called up unless there's a major conflict. When was the last war, huh? World War II? No, 20 years ago. No. Have you ever heard of Vietnam?
They're ignorant, so it's funny.
Huh? Desert Storm? No.
I'm not doing any more of this.
Nope.
Let's just fucking assess a few more ices. Yeah, so I'm saying, I mean, considering this is like the worst attempt at comedy I've ever seen in my life, I'm just gonna give it like, I don't know, 3 more.
I mean,
it's already got a shit ton, and we're barely started through the films. I mean, this is like the second film we've taken a look at. I mean, is there any more films? Is this the only other film we're looking at?
I don't think there was much other film stuff to be pulled.
All right, so I guess
he's done a lot of bit shit, but it's just none of it was really on YouTube unless it was like the full.
I
movie.
guess we're on then to his crowning achievement. Yep. What did you decide was the crowning achievement of this piece of shit?
It was clear it was the Andy Dick show because I'm astonished he was given a show.
So he had a show actually named after him. That would have to be his crowning achievement.
Oh yeah, dude.
All right.
Who knows?
So
dude?
let's take a look.
The Scared Straight.
Ding, 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 ding.
This is my house, motherfucker. And my house is a house of pain. Get the do-rag off your head.
I stole my mother's car a couple times.
I did like $10,000 worth of damage in one night.
I don't even know why I'm really here.
Juvenile offenders are brought to a maximum security prison in an effort to scare them straight.
Excuse me. There we go.
You're not scaring Andy Dick straight. I'll tell you that.
Before we get started.
Mineral water?
Or a plain one. A plain one would be just fine for me. I'm just.
This ain't Hollywood, motherfucker. This is hell.
Oh well, apparently you've never been to Hollywood because it's pretty hellacious.
Shut the up! Did I tell you could laugh?
No.
We gotta laugh for here, boys. We gotta laugh for
I just
here.
didn't get a memo about not laughing. Was there a memo?
Shut the up!
I wish that Andy Dick would actually sit in a room with real prisoners and not just actors and do this shtick with them and film that. If Andy Dick had a brain in his head, he would have done that. Because they would ragdoll his stupid fucking mouth all over the place. He'd be over, dude. Wouldn't that not be hilarious to watch?
What are you talking about, Paul? They'd be dying of laughter.
Yeah, they'd be so amused by Andy, dude. I mean, I don't think they'd be ragged on him. I think they'd be fucking be like, oh, you pretty, you a little scrawny boy.
No, not even a fucking hard up prisoner would fuck Andy Dick,
they would, dude.
Oh, dude, they would.
I think they would.
I don't think so, dude.
They'd be running freaking protection rackets on Andy. They'd be like, Andy, you're going to give me all your honey buns.
Andy would end up like a sock washer.
Yeah.
A jingling chimes from your mother, my bitch.
Is that even physically possible? Because where is it?
Yeah, right. The real Andy Dick would be like, yes, please.
Who greenlit?
I know.
What was this on?
MTV.
Oh, okay.
The network that Pauly Shore started.
Wasn't this on the heels of the Tom Green show, too?
Yeah, this was like the Andy Dick's, I guess, kind of response to the Tom Green show, maybe. Anyway, so that was a bit. I'm going to give that 2 Vanilla Ices.
Easily.
Pursuing to the next stop. I bust a left and I'm heading to the next block.
Okay, so we also got another clip from the show.
I do hope Father finds us a new
I thought you'd like this one, TJ.
Oh, this is the Marilyn Poppins thing.
Marilyn Poppins.
Look! It's Marilyn Poppins!
I smell children.
Mary Poppins was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I thought it was just begging to be brought to the stage as the hardcore industrial.
He looks more like Twiggy Ramirez.
I know, right?
I mean, I'm going to be honest, though. He doesn't, like, just visually, not a bad Marilyn Manson.
No, I mean, he's got a look down. It's a little bit more Gangrel from the WWE, but...
Modern goth rock opera. For kids. It's like Marilyn meets Mickey in hell.
I wish they had better sound on this.
As a child, I always wanted
I was not spoiled for choices.
Yeah, I don't.
creatively.
I mean, it's kind of a miracle it's any Andy Dick shit.
I mean, okay, so give him a Vanilla Ice, and this is why. Whoever was the makeup artist on this did a really good job. Costuming did a really good job. They made him look like Marilyn Manson to the point where I was actually pretty surprised.
Oh, yeah.
And he did nothing with it.
Well, hold on. He's gonna do his little pigeon dance.
Oh, this is the funny part.
A month at the LA Theater.
And I will pet you, and I will feed you. I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna bleed you. Rats with feathers, I'm pleased to meet you. And just like Ozzy, I'm gonna eat you. The beautiful pigeons, the beautiful pigeon.
All right, I'm gonna give him some Vanilla Ices.
Wow.
The rock dead, yo, so I continue to A1A. Girls were hot, wearing less than bikinis. Rock men lovers.
All right, boom, boom, and maybe one more, just because that hurt me. All right, so let's just we're already to the where they are now category. I just want you guys to take a look. I'm gonna show everybody the Vanilla Ice counter as it stands now.
Oh my god.
So here's his stand-up.
9, 6.
Here's his TV work.
Yep.
No, the TV work can. No, those are his films here. His film work.
You got it.
And these are for his crowning achievement, his show.
Only 5 for that.
Well, I'm sure if we saw more clips from it, it would accrue far more. But you know, Andy
honestly,
Dick,
the most stuff I found for was kind of like the "Where Are They Now" part of it, because there wasn't much before. Oh, ideology.
Sorry.
There wasn't much in the past that he really did that many people cared about, so they cared more about him being a has-been and a fuck-up.
Yeah. Me and Paul one night, because I for some reason I follow him on Twitter. I saw he was streaming somewhere, and I'm like, Andy Dick streaming. You know, that's kind of interesting. Let's see what that's all about. Because, you know, I mean, I knew he was kind of like a has-been and shit, but I didn't realize, like, what an absolute train wreck.
Dude, and all I had to do to find this was type in Andy Dick, and this came up.
Okay. Oh, the deep fat fried thing
Yeah.
did? Oh, cool. So this is the most popular thing he's done in a while, is mention our show. So, yeah, me and Paul decided to troll him because it was like really fucking. You remember that, Paul? That night?
Yeah. Yeah, you were just like
you were doing a ideology.
Yeah, you were sitting over in the theater chairs, and all of a sudden you were like, "Dude, you gotta fucking see what's happening with Andy Dick right now." And I was like, "What? When has anybody ever said that?" But he was right. Andy was on like a fucking 24-hour coke bender, and he was just rambling incoherently at his microphone with somebody trying to sleep behind him on a mattress. I think it was his son.
Yeah, he kept saying it was his son back there, and he kept playing loud music and streaming while his son's trying to sleep back there. And he's just fucking, I mean, like, it was just a fucking disaster. We're going to show you a clip from it because we actually trolled him into mentioning our podcast, so take a look. He didn't get the name right. This is as loud as I can get it, unfortunately. Kind of worried about the fucking. Well, I guess this is up on YouTube,
Yeah.
so whatever. Oh my god.
Deep fat fried.
You can see in the chat down there.
See all the people, corpse midget, deep fat fried, deep fat fried. Deep fat fried, you miserable dummy. Everyone's just saying deep fat fried. No one fucking cares. There's Kawhi Cost in there.
Yeah, no one's saying any. Well, I mean, what question would you have to ask Andy Dick?
Brody, can you take care of them?
Bruh.
I'm pausing the music just to make an announcement with you deep fried fat.
Deep fried fat, dude.
With your deep fried fat.
So can he not read, or is that his way of like insulting it to get the order of the words wrong?
I think he was just too fucked up to say deep fat fried.
He's fucked up as usual, dude. Andy Dick is perpetually fucked up.
What's that? Deep fried.
What do you mean? Was he making fun of it?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, dude, how can you take Andy Dick fucking seriously, dude? Like him insulting something you've done, it should be a badge of honor.
Your
This
deep
guy
fried
is a
fat.
fucking a total fucking hack.
Let's roll the fried
It's incoherent, dude.
There's Dumb Kid in there.
Yep.
All of our favorite fans are in there.
My baby mama, Brody.
My baby mama, Brody.
To fucking block you forever. And
Forever.
maybe ban you forever from Twitch.
Give him a fucking.
There's gonna be banned from Twitch for this.
You know what? No,
I'm not doing it because this is his proudest moment. This is his greatest.
He deserves an ice.
This is his moment of triumph, dude. This should be his crowning achievement.
Yeah.
The moment he mentioned our fucking podcast and told our audience they'd be banned from all of Twitch, and then he was a week later for snorting cocaine on stream. I mean, you know.
No. Him snorting coke on Twitch should be his crowning achievement.
I mean, it's up there.
I don't think has anyone else ever done that? And
I ain't giving him an ice for
I'm
that.
sure-
I
I'm
think
sure.
that's actually among the cooler things. I mean, compared to the shit he was doing when his career was prosperous, I don't know.
why the fuck's he streaming on Twitch to begin with?
What does he have left?
But what? I mean,
And what outlet is looking for Andy Dick
Why not
these
do it on?
days?
No, I'm saying why not do it on like Periscope or something? Like why?
He was actually simultaneously
okay.
doing Twitch and Periscope. He was twitching. He was streaming from one on his mobile device and from one thing on his PC. I think he was using his PC to stream Twitch, and he was using his tablet to fucking stream to Periscope. So he's
Need
doing
a fucking double dose of dick, huh?
yeah.
Yep. But yeah, dude.
This is Joe Rogan telling an Andy Dick story.
This fucking story, dude, is. Maybe skip like 20 seconds in.
Yeah, so there's like a spectrum for sexual assault. Hug.
You
That's
can.
normal. Chest-to-chest hugs are good because
Right.
hands move too good. And then, even though you can feel it with your chest.
So we're talking about sexual assault, and then naturally it goes to
Naturally,
Andy
Andy Dick comes up.
Dick comes up, yeah.
You're not a hugger?
She ain't a hugger.
You're an odd girl.
Well, Andy Dick was on Joe Rogan's show like at like way back in the beginning, like episode 80 or something. He's over 1,000 episodes in, so I mean, years and years ago, like
Right.
maybe 5 or 6 years ago, he was on the show.
If I know them, I think it is
that's what I
strange.
mean.
I think it's strange to hug someone the first time you meet them without knowing anything about them. Like we shook hands when I
Yes.
first met you, and I will now hug you on the way out if I'm allowed with your
I would love
consent.
to hug you.
But it's like I want.
Let's not get too consenty here.
I want.
See, I was going for the hug,
Well,
and I was like, I don't know what
I
he's
was
thinking.
I was comfortable until you just used your hand.
All right, get to the Andy Dick part.
Really, who's jerking off.
Yeah, go back a little bit.
Everyone
Continue.
has an Andy Dick story. Everyone
Continue.
has an Andy Dick story.
I just opened the door once in my trailer and he was jerking off. Knock on the door.
your
Let me
trailer?
in. Let me in. I opened the door and he's jerking off.
Oh, he
I'm
was
like,
trying to
Andy?
get into your trailer.
He was. I don't know what he was doing. He was either being silly, which is Andy, or he was high as fuck, which is Andy.
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
he was looking to fuck me, which is also Andy.
Yeah.
It
He's
could've been a
always
number-
said.
I love Joe Rogan's explanation for Andy. He actually has a pretty good explanation for Andy Dick, I would say.
Yeah, that
if you keep
that made
watching.
sense to me.
of different things.
To me, and my Steven and I, like Steven's my boyfriend, and we've met Andy, we've hung out with Andy a bunch, and he'll say in front of Steven, like, when are you gonna leave your boyfriend and come fuck for something like really funny in front of Steven, and I fucking love it. Like I
He's
think
a
it's
funny dude.
Yeah.
He's a funny dude. No, he's not. Once again, I don't feel the need to assess a.
If you go a little bit further in, I think Joe Rogan has some pretty insightful shit about Andy Dick.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
But he has no filter and he has no control, and he wants to sometimes. And like he'll go on, like he did my podcast once, and he was talking about being sober. He's like, I'm sober now. I'm really happy. I go, so you gonna stay sober? He goes, I don't know. And I go, really?
We'll just have to see how it
honest
plays
answer.
out.
It was, but it was also one of those things where you understand his mindset is not like he's embraced his lack of control in some sort of strange way instead of like trying to reformulate the way he views the parameters that he establishes for him to have a healthy, happy life, because he was living in his ex-wife's shed. He had a podcast called Shed Life or something like that.
Shed Life, dude.
You know? Turn your
Shed Life, dude.
I'm not. That's a real thing, dude.
Wow.
Shed Life.
Shed Life.
Wow.
Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I'm starting to think that washed up has-been Andy Dick is better.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, he totally is. He's way better as a train wreck of absolute, complete psychosis and failure than he ever was when he was trying to deliberately be funny.
Yes.
Now that he's just embraced the fact that he's a total fucking train wreck and that's what people want from him.
He's
gotten better.
He's the first human being that's like getting to the point of so bad he's good.
Yeah.
It's like
most people decline in quality as they go deeper into their drug habit and shit, but Andy Dick is that weird, exception to the rule that's just like the more destructive he is to his body and psyche, the more palatable he is to everybody else.
Because I haven't felt the need to assess
a
Vanilla Ice to this.
I
I'm
really haven't
entertained.
either. Yeah.
I'm more entertained by him as a abject failure who sucks.
Yes.
Than I ever was as him as a successful entertainer that's getting work.
The good thing about Andy Dick was, and this especially for like the decline, is that he had nowhere to go but up. I mean, literally had nowhere to go. He fucking started the baseline. He was just like, and then it's like, now he's fucking up. Because at least there's the drama factor. At least it's kind of interesting to watch the train wreck happen. Like,
yeah.
What is this Andy Dick Ivanka thing?
Oh, watch this, dude.
Okay.
This kind of belonged in the TV section, but it's kind of it's right on the borderline of when Andy Dick stopped getting these kind of appearances. So I was kind of like, I'll do Where Are They Now?
Well, which Ivanka is
Ivanka
this?
Trump.
Trump? Okay.
Yes. There's some stupid ad on it, fucking for some scam, but
Don't go to that Velm auction.
yeah. So Andy Dick is, yeah.
Oh, Donald is pissed now. Donald's like, hey, only I'm allowed to do that.
And look at her, dude. She's trying desperately to push him off.
No, thank you.
And he's like trying to put his finger up her butt.
I'm gonna finger your butthole.
Jimmy Kimmel literally is like,
Jimmy Kimmel's like, no, Andy,
He's
no,
like-
no, no.
He's literally restraining his Andy. We have to.
No,
stop.
Andy.
Oh, look how this ends, dude. Now he could kill you, dude.
That was kind of funny. I don't know. It was a little bad.
Like I said, like he's better when he just is a total fucking absent-minded train wreck.
He's like batting in her fucking hair like a cat.
Like, did whoever uploaded
Baron
this
was
do
a
it for
baby.
like hearing tests to see like?
I don't know, dude. It's as loud as I can possibly.
No,
get.
I don't.
It doesn't really matter what he says. Just watch what happens.
Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, just move ahead.
Where?
Maybe right. No, a little bit back. Right there. Oh, now she go back a little bit. Andy Dick is physically removed from the show. Well, he grabs her again.
He does.
Go back a little bit, just a little bit before this, and you'll see it.
All right.
She does? She does. I didn't know that. Does, yeah. Wow. So she takes it very personally when his hair isn't floppy. All right, that's
Give me a big, fat, wet, floppy kiss on the lips.
And he's like, nope. Security's like, go. He's like pulling back on the security guard.
Get him by. They physically remove Andy Dick from the show. They physically fucking. The producers, the fucking people working in production, literally carry him off the set.
You gotta go, Andy.
That's pretty cool. Not many people get carried off of a show.
Yeah.
So once again, Andy Dick is way better.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove one Vanilla Ice from your TV work, Andy.
Wow, yeah.
Well, you can remove one.
Because I liked that. I like you fucking assaulting the now president's daughter on national TV and getting dragged away by security and Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, dude. I mean, that's,
like the train wreck you are.
That's a hell of an achievement.
Maybe use a compressor. I'm using a program called Voicemeeter, and the audio for that clip was boosted as high as I can possibly make it go. I could actually maybe boost it in VLC. That might be a solution.
Yeah, I mean, Andy Dick didn't have anything of note to say, believe me.
Can I...
His comment, the comment that got him kicked off was, give me a big, fat, wet, sloppy...
here we go.
Sloppy kiss.
All right, I'm going to move that up. Looks like it was a little low.
You guys really are right. Andy Dick as a train wreck is way better than a serious actor.
I'm just going to boost it all the way so that way I can just lower the volume if it's too loud, because it's better than not being loud enough. So that should help us out. All right, so...
You might want to start on the low side so you don't blow people out, though.
I am. Yeah. I'm moving it back down on Voicemeeter. All right, so Andy Dick threatens to lick, grope... let's just see what this is.
There is a lot of people coming out. Brett Ratner, Dustin Hoffman, Kevin Spacey, Harvey Weinstein.
I can't speak for them.
Yeah.
I know them all. All of them.
I know them all.
Yeah, no, you
All
don't.
of- look at him.
Give him an ice.
Dude, look at him.
Dude, give him an ice. That's bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Harvey Weinstein was not hanging around with fucking Andy Dick.
I
dude.
know him. He's my friend Harvey.
Yep. I definitely think he's earned
my
back
buddy
that ice.
Harvey.
Yeah, give him back the ice, dude.
Well, it's going in the other category.
That's fine, but give him another ice.
Now I gotta raise it for this. Oh, it's so pain in the ass. So hard to fucking fight all these damn volume levels.
For the chumps on the wall.
All right, I'm giving him a new ice.
Yep. Ice him up. Ice him out.
I can't speak for them. I would get their back and say they probably were like me and just trying to get a date.
Do you feel guilty?
For what? No. For what? For what?
For what? For what?
Excuse me? Excuse me.
For what?
For what? Excuse me? For what?
Give him an ice, dude.
For
Yep.
what?
For what?
For what?
I think cocaine Andy is better than drunk Andy.
Gunshots ranged out like a bell. I grabbed my 9, all I heard was shells.
All right.
Maybe we were wrong.
For what?
For these allegations that have come out against you. I mean, unfortunately, you've
fucking
been
bird,
let go of some films recently, and that has to be hard on you. Do you think that people are jumping?
Guilty? What would I feel guilty for?
I don't know.
For what? What did I do wrong? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Andy's innocent.
This is the worst argument for innocence I've ever heard in my life.
I did nothing.
Even if he was completely innocent, this would convince me otherwise. What? For what? For what I do? I didn't do nothing.
I did
nothing. Nothing. That's what I did. Nothing. Andy.
Dude, and we haven't even scratched the surface of Andy Dick's fucking legal troubles and
There are creeps and predators out there here.
Yeah,
there are.
Mhm.
But it ain't me. Okay?
Would you be willing to take a polygraph test?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Hook me up.
No, I don't.
She's she doesn't got one in her back pocket.
Hook me out.
Yeah, they got one. Come on.
Got one in your purse? Let's do it.
So he's talking to this chick, and he literally is like, "I'm not."
I mean, I don't have one now, but I mean,
Do you think it's like
What's your question?
BDSM shit?
the question-
Yeah.
Polygraph? Yeah, it sounds really hot. Let's do
Stick
it.
it in my ass.
Let's do it.
I'll do the ass polygraph.
Why do you keep saying, am I sorry? I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm innocent.
Why? What am I sorry for? Huh?
I don't know, maybe making someone feel uncomfortable in a situation, maybe one.
By licking their face? I'm about to lick your face. I licked Carrie Fisher's face.
She probably freaking loved it.
She loved it. Now she's dead.
Yeah, so
Okay.
she probably
I'll lick
can't.
Now she's dead.
So he's just like having a conversation with this reporter that's trying to ruin his life. He's just
Yeah.
having a friendly conversation.
Yeah, so I lick your face, and I licked Carrie Fisher's face, and she's dead, and that's probably why. I killed Carrie Fisher.
Oh my
Print that.
Give him another fucking ice.
I
man.
gave her hepatitis A, B, C, and a new thing called hepatitis D, F, G, bitch.
He has fucking sold me on the fact he is a sexual predator. Give him a fucking ice, dude. I swear I'm innocent.
I'm reluctant to do it because I am entertained by this.
Your face and you'll be dead.
There was groping. I remember that. No groping.
No.
Licking face, but no groping.
I'll grope you if you don't stop.
How are you handling?
Way to prove your innocence. I'll grab you. You don't
He's
stop.
taking the Donald Trump, method of
grab a wild pussy.
This
and then just
situation
deny it.
just by
No.
Not
drinking and crying.
Wrong.
Locker room talk.
I'm considering suicide every day.
That's sad.
That's sad.
That's sad. I love TMZ. I wish we could give TMZ an Andy Dick for that.
Maybe we'll do an episode on TMZ
Because
at
they
some
fucking
point.
suck.
Oh god, they're just fucking vultures, dude.
And I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Boo fucking who?
Boo fucking who.
I was almost feeling bad for him for a second.
I'm taking an ice away, dude. Fuck that.
Oh, man.
Boo fucking who is a good line.
Boo fucking hell.
All right, incoherent Andy Dick shoved to the ground after some kind of shit.
They didn't let you in 'cause
He's
you're
a
waving
coke.
Andy, that
He's a
wasn't you.
fucking drunk coke zombie, dude. Walking through fucking white
Look at him
Hollywood.
just knocking people's shit out. Yeah, I'm in.
Coming this way.
Andy Dick coming through. Out of my way.
Has been coming this way.
I'm Andy Dick. You might remember me from. I don't even know what I'm in. Just fucking get out of the way.
Please don't. Hey. Andy, are you okay?
Andy, you
Does
okay?
he look okay?
You okay, Andy?
Andy, are you okay? Are you okay, Andy?
He's literally walking like he's carrying 200 pounds in his right hand. He's just like listing to one side.
Andy, what's wrong with you, Andy?
Andy, you alright?
Hit your camera, dude. I'm serious. See? Get it! See, got it! He's not gonna let go! Careful, Andy. He got it.
Damn!
Hey, let me. I'll tell you. Hey!
He shoved Andy Dick to the ground. And no one cares.
Fuck you, Andy Dick.
Fuck you, Andy.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
He's a big shit. Oh my god, that was beautiful. I usually hate paparazzis, but that was great. Nobody knows.
Is Andy trying to drive?
Yeah, he's trying to get his car.
Yeah, Andy, no one's gonna let you fucking drive. Dude.
Yeah, I'm here to get my car and drive around town.
You're drunk. You need to fucking call an Uber, dude.
That's not Andy Dick. That's an imposter.
That's not Andy Dick, that's an imposter.
Who the fuck is
Who
that?
said that?
What? Where's my car?
Yeah, nobody's gonna let you get in a car, dude.
Did the spoiler was Andy did in fact did not have a car there. He was just there. They're like, where's my car? We've never seen you before.
That was entertaining, but it still deserves an ice.
Oh yeah.
Fucking coke zombie Andy Dick, dude.
Andy Dick, Andy Dick.
He just shoved him straight to the ground, and there were no
Dick.
consequences, dude. Andy Dick has got to be one of the only people in the world that nobody will step up to defend.
Someone in the chat said he should have 20 vanilla ices removed for all these burnout moments. This is comedy gold.
I mean, I don't know, dude.
I am actually pretty reluctant to assess these, but
I think people are just forgetting how painful it was to get through his actual media career.
he's making it up to us.
Yeah, it just, he gets a dick here and there now. Just take it as a blessing that he's better this way.
Jesus Christ. This is exactly what I wanted when I
If you're wondering, Andy, Andy just invaded the show. This guy's doing stand-up.
So this guy is doing a stand-up set, and Andy just pops in and
Andy
starts
just-
molesting him.
At the Comedy Store, yeah.
Okay.
I thought, if I can make it in America, then I'll be able to make it. I left Australia. I came.
I mean, Andy's literally just grabbing him in the middle of his set.
Why are you letting him do this? Just push him back behind the curtain. Like, is he that well connected at the Comedy Store that you can't fucking just be like, Andy, get the fuck off the stage? You just got to let this happen.
Well, I think he's trying to not let Andy fucking take his time on stage. He's not trying to let okay, I'm gonna get pissed off and shove Andy off the stage because he knows Andy's just trying to fuck with him and ruin his act.
I'm here to make it big time, but now Andy Dick is sexually harassing me at the Comedy Store. I can't wait to tell my mother.
It's a fucking zombie, dude.
Dude, you know what? You know what? If the zombie thing actually happens, Andy Dick will not even notice. He will not even fucking notice. The zombies won't notice him. Look at the way he walks. He's like,
Dude, I'm having an MRA moment because I was just thinking about how the audience, instead of giggling and hooting and hollering, if this was a chick he was trying to strip her shirt off.
They'd be throwing him off the stage, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. There'd be like 18 white knights up there stomping the shit out of fucking Andy Dick.
Whoa, bro.
That's a lady, bro.
That's a
You
lady,
don't touch. You put
bro.
your hands on a lady, bro.
Bro.
What's
Bro,
up?
listen,
What's up? I don't give a
listen,
fuck
what?
who you are, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. You don't put your hands on a lady, bro.
Jesus Christ, dude. Andy Dick out of the fucking Comedy
It's getting
Store.
sad now. It reminds me of Christmas when my uncle went too far. I'm gonna do my whole set with Andy Dick harassing, like sexually harassing me. So how you going, guys? Are you good?
He's trying not to look at Andy Dick, dude. He's just like, okay.
Okay.
Trying to get through a set here.
Don't they have fucking security? Just remove Andy Dick from the building. Come on.
I mean, maybe this guy really sucks, and
they're just like
they wanted to make sure he never comes back.
Andy,
so
go out there and ruin this set
Yeah.
for us. That's your new job here at the Comedy Store.
I really doubt that was what.
Go sexually harass this guy off the stage.
Fine, I'm great. I'm great. So I came over. Jesus. Andy Dick, ladies and gentlemen.
He's like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the comedic stylings of Andy Dick. Okay, rock on.
Which include stumbling onto the stage.
Brah. This is brah. The audience seems to pretty strongly feel that his Where Are They Now section should not have any Vanilla Ices because they feel this is funnier than anything Pauly Shore or Rob Schneider ever did.
Yeah, but it's unintentionally funny.
Yeah, but it's still funny. I don't know. He's got three as it stands.
We're not fucking laughing with Andy. We're laughing at Andy at this point.
I don't know if it matters that much, but
And not to him, for sure.
So, as things stand, we have 9 Vanilla Ices in the stand-up category.
Okay.
We have 5 in the TV work category, so that's 14. And then for films, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
26 so far.
Crown Achievement, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Where Are They Now? 32, 33, 34.
I mean, you know what? If these are our patrons, if they feel like that he doesn't deserve the ices, I'm fine with him losing those. He's still over 30.
Yeah, I mean,
So, do you guys feel? Just a show of hands in the chat. Press 1 if you feel like Andy Dick's Where Are They Now section has earned some Vanilla Ices, and press 2 if you feel like it's, even though it's unintentionally funny, that it's enough for you to not think he deserves the ices. So, 1 if you think he deserves them, 2 if you don't. And I know it's going to take a minute for the chat to catch up, but we will assess in a moment here. I'm going to pop it out so I can take a good look at these as they come in. Let's see, drop him to 30 ices. All right, so
30
1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 2 1.
It's pretty contentious.
1 2 2 1 2. I think we might have to go to a poll. I'm seeing
Yeah.
a bunch of both. We're gonna go create a poll over on the Patreon to decide whether or not Andy Dick has earned 31 Vanilla Ices or 34. Because this is important stuff.
What a fucking honor.
This is the most important stuff.
I mean, this is what we came here for, to decide this very question. So if we don't figure that out, then what kind of fucking podcast would we be?
Yeah, that would mean
I'm in favor of giving him 1.5, Vanilla Ices.
All right, I mean, I guess I could put... All right, so let's see.
Just gonna split the difference. Take some away, but leave some.
Yeah. Give people a middle of the road option.
How many Vanilla Ices does he get? So we stand at 34. If we subtract the 3 from the Where Are They Now category, he's at 31. And if we split the difference, he's at, 32.5 or something?
Yeah.
Say 32.5, I guess.
That works.
So these are your options. I'm going to set the poll to end. Well, I guess I can't set an end date. We're just going to wait, 2 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I know you guys are on a delay, so.
Like 3 minutes.
We'll give you 3. I'm going to start a timer. I'm starting the timer now.
You can, while we're doing that, you can actually pull up Andy's arrest and, other scandals.
All right, so I'll do that. I'm going to go to his Wikipedia page here. So the longest section of his Wikipedia page is actually a section called Legal Issues and Controversies. It's way longer than any other section, including early life and career and all that shit. It's the longest section of his fucking thing. It's so long. On May 15th, 1999, Dick drove his car into a utility pole in Hollywood. He was charged with possession of cocaine, cannabis, and drug paraphernalia,
Shocking.
driving under the influence of drugs and alcohol, hit-and-run driving. He pleaded guilty to felony possession of cocaine and 2 other misdemeanor charges. Completed 18-month drug diversion program. December 4th.
A lot of good it did him.
2004, Dick arrested for indecent exposure after he exposed his buttocks at a local McDonald's.
Andy Dick just pulled his ass out in the McDonald's.
Yep.
Okay, and got arrested for it.
Correct.
Awesome.
On July 16th, Scotty's birthday.
Yeah, my birthday, dude.
2008, Dick was arrested in Murrieta, California, on suspicion of drug possession and sexual battery. He exposed the breast of a 17-year-old girl when he allegedly grabbed and pulled down her tank top and brassiere. During a search of his person, police reported finding a small quantity of cannabis and 1 alprazolam, a Xanax tablet, for which Dick did not have a prescription. He was released on $5,000 bail, pleaded guilty to misdemeanor battery and marijuana possession, sentenced to 3 years probation. On January 23rd, 2010, Dick was arrested at about 4 a.m. at a bar in Huntington, West Virginia on charges of sexual abuse after reportedly groping a bartender and a patron. He was released from jail and pleaded not guilty and posting $60,000 bail. On June 29th, 2011, Dick was formally indicted by a Cabell County grand jury for 2 counts of first-degree sexual abuse. Dick pleaded not guilty during an arraignment. Blah, blah. He set a trial date for January 17th, 2012. After several delays, on May 21st, 2012, Dick was given a 6-month pretrial diversion. An assistant prosecutor said that the agreement stated that if Dick would stay out of illegal trouble for 6 months, the charges would be dropped. I guess he managed to do that. They probably just locked him in a box somewhere for fucking 6 months.
That's why he was in the shed.
Yeah, the shed was to keep him out of trouble. Okay, so here's this is a section, other behavior under this. This is a subsection. In 2005, Dick dropped his pants and exposed his genitals to the audience at Yuck Yucks Comedy Club in Edmonton, Alberta. He was ushered off the stage, and the second night was canceled. All right, so we've reached the end of that. Let's see what the audience thinks on this poll. How many ices he has earned. The majority seem to agree that that the 34 stands.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I can't disagree.
There was a big contingent. It was 27 to 21 on that, with 11 voting to split the difference, which was Scotty's solution. 21 to 27, with the 27 being in favor.
Well, then he keeps them then.
So here's some other behaviors. We'll just round it up on this shit, because this is some fun stuff. I mean, this is some entertaining reading. So he dropped his pants at the Yuck Yuck Comedy Club. He got his show canceled for the next night.
Yeah.
In August 2006, Dick attended the Comedy Central roast of William Shatner. He licked the faces of Farrah Fawcett, Carrie Fisher, and Patton Oswalt. Mandy Stadmiller wrote about being bitten by Dick in page 6 of the New York Post. So he's licking and biting people.
Licking, biting, groping, exposing himself.
Andy Dick is a fucking coke fucking zombie, dude. He's licking people. He's biting people.
In December 2006, Dick upset an audience at the Improv in Los Angeles by shouting, "You're all a bunch of niggers."
Whoa, dude.
Following an improvised set with comedian Ian Bagg. This was a direct reference to Michael Richards' use of the same epithet to insult hecklers 2 weeks earlier.
You know what?
He later issued an apology via his publicist.
This really just typifies how irrelevant Andy Dick truly is. Because he did the same thing Michael Richards did, and no one gave a shit. He's like, "Hey guys, I said it too."
Well, he was used to being the comedian that everybody hated, and then he saw Michael Richards getting all this hate for going on his N-bomb tirade, and he was like, "Look at me, guys! Remember, I'm the one you love to hate. I can do it too."
Me.
In February 2007, there's a lot more. There's a lot more. Dick was forcibly removed from the stage during an appointment. Oh, you saw that, the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
Jimmy Kimmel thing.
So we know that one. In 2009, Dick appeared on Sober House, a spinoff of Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, focusing on a sober living environment. Dick approached Drew Pinsky to ask for help with his addictions and agreed to enter the sober living facility. In the penultimate episode, Dick explained that his drinking led to many of the public incidents for which he had become notorious, no shit, and it ruined many of his relationships. In that episode, he visited a number of people whose lives have been affected, such as comedian Mo Collins, to apologize for disclosing information to her husband, which led to her divorce. All right.
Oh, shit.
In October 2010, Dick was seen exposing himself and making a commotion at Cafe Audrey in Hollywood. It's just standard Andy Dick stuff at that point.
Here's my dick.
In January 2011, Dick was thrown out of the AVN Awards, a pornographic movie awards ceremony, after repeatedly groping and stalking adult film actress Tara Patrick and drag queen Chi Chi LaRue. He later claimed to have stayed clean for at least 3 months after this relapse.
So Andy Dick was too much for fucking people that fuck for a living.
Yeah. Yep. Even they were like, "We are uncomfortable."
Jesus.
In April 2011, Dick was at a party connected with the Newport Beach Film Festival. He appeared intoxicated. Guess what he did next? Guess what he did next?
Pulled his dick out.
He exposed himself.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh,
Yep.
Urinated on a backdrop and afterwards destroyed it by pulling it down. The organizers claimed that this caused thousands of dollars of damage and considered suing Dick over the incident. They rest us have any fucking money.
He pissed on.
He pissed on the backdrop and tore it down.
Oh, man.
In August 2011. So later that year, this is all the porn thing was in January of that year. Him tearing down that thing is in April of that year. In August of that year, 2011, Dick was a guest on Greg Fitzsimmons' radio show and made anti-Semitic statements about Howard Stern.
Oh my God!
Dick said Stern was a money-grubbing Jew. He's allowed on YouTube. What the fuck?
Yeah, he called him a hook-nosed Jew, too.
And repeatedly called him a hook-nosed Jew.
Yep.
Dick later stated he had written an apology to Stern. Okay. And you know what? He kind of calms down for a few years, because after 2011, you don't see anything pop up till 2017. Either that or they just stop writing about it because they're like, whatever, it's just typical Andy Dick shit.
Yeah.
In October 2017, Dick was fired from a role in the independent film Raising Buchanan due to allegations of inappropriate behavior, which, according to The Hollywood Reporter, included groping people's genitals, unwanted kissing, and licking. So basically his standard repertoire.
Basically being Andy Dick.
So, at least 4 members of the production. He denied the allegations.
What?
I mean,
He denied them? There's
denied them.
reams of examples of him doing this exact shit. But this time, the entire fucking cast of whatever movie this was all conspired to lie about him doing it again.
So Andy Dick actually gets an opportunity to be in a film, and what the fuck does he do? He fucking sexually assaults his way to being fired.
Yeah, 4 people.
He's a fucking idiot, dude.
So here's he had a feud with John Lovitz, I guess.
Yeah.
A feud?
On July 10th, 2007, Dick and former News Radio co-star John Lovitz got into a physical confrontation at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles. The two had a history of several previous disagreements concerning the death of their mutual friend Phil Hartman. According to Lovitz, Dick had given Hartman's wife, Bryn, cocaine at a Christmas party at Hartman's house in 1997. Bryn, a recovering addict, fell back into drug use, culminating in her killing Hartman and herself on May 28, 1998. When Lovitz joined the cast of News Radio as Hartman's replacement, he and Dick got into an argument in which Lovitz reportedly said, "I wouldn't be here if you hadn't given Bryn coke in the first place." Lovitz reportedly later apologized to Dick for the remark. In early 2007, Dick approached Lovitz at a restaurant and said, "I put the Phil Hartman hex on you. You're next to die."
God, Andy Dick.
Oh, man, Andy. Andy.
Jesus, dude.
Wow, dude.
Really?
I was just about to make a joke about how Andy Dick killed Phil Hartman, but he did it for me. Like, fuck, man.
At the Laugh Factory,
Oh,
Lovitz
he'll go there.
demanded an apology from Dick, who refused and accused Lovitz of blaming him for Hartman's death. Lovitz then smashed Dick's head into the bar.
He got beat up by John Lovitz?
Yes, he did.
Give him an ice, dude.
That's a Vanilla Ice.
Dude, give him 3, dude.
Dude,
Fuck
you
that,
got
man. You got beat by John Lovitz,
Dude,
dude.
John Lovitz whooped his ass.
Dude, pull a picture of John Lovitz, dude. You have to do
Find
it.
a picture of him from fucking Mom and Dad Save the World. Like, look at this.
Yeah, this is
he's like a half a dude.
This isn't Billy Badass.
He got his ass beat by John Lovitz. Oh my god, dude.
Here we go. This is the kicker of Andy's ass here.
The man that whooped Andy's fucking ass. John Lovitz.
Just slammed his head on into the bar.
Oh my god!
Just imagine with that voice. I'm gonna kick your ass, Andy. Just slam his fucking head into the goddamn bar.
Oh, fine, Andy. Oh, fine. Bonk.
Oh
my god, dude.
I think we should replace the ices with Andy Dix at this point. No.
Nope.
Go watch Cool as Ice instead of that.
I can't believe he got his ass kicked by John Lovitz. I mean, just when you think he's reached the bottom, Andy grabs a shovel and just keeps digging lower. Oh my god.
So that brings him up to 37 Vanilla Ices.
Oh, I gotta get myself under control, man.
know, dude.
I wish there was fucking film of John Lovitz bouncing Andy Dick's head off a bar. I would die.
Oh, dude.
Oh
Should be a
shit.
fly on the wall for that, man. Fuck.
Oh man.
God.
John Lovitz might have been a good selection for point systems too. In addition to Vanilla Ice, we could have used John Lovitz's.
I liked some of John Lovitz's shit, man. Whatever.
Yeah, he had some okay shit. Dude, we definitely have to do a DFF on Vanilla Ice.
I don't think he's great, but I wouldn't put him on that level.
Dude, we have to fucking do a Vanilla Ice now. I mean, like, I don't know how much lower you can sink, but I think Vanilla Ice might be the lower.
All right, well, we ain't doing him for the next episode. We got other shit planned.
No, but it's
maybe in the next couple months or something, when we do some more has-been shit, Vanilla Ice will end up in there. Let's give him a little preview of that before we go, since the Andy Dick stuff is kind of wrapping itself up now. By the way, the final score of Andy Dick, I'll go ahead and show you guys, is nope, that's wrong. He has accrued, if I've counted correctly, 37 Vanilla Ices. This is... Where's your God now, Andy?
This is... Look at your life, Andy.
God.
Look at your achievements, Andy.
This is...
Look how many fucking dopey-ass fucking Rob Van Winkle faces you've earned.
But... At least you're not Vanilla Ice. Dude.
That's true.
At least you're not Vanilla Ice.
I want to show you guys a clip from the movie Cool as Ice.
Oh, my God.
To play us out, dude.
To play us out. What does that mean, to play us out? Cool as Ice.
Yeah, if you guys are wondering why we use Vanilla Ice, this is going to explain everything.
I think this will
explain our...
I mean, I think the picture that we used explains everything.
No. A picture's worth 1,000 words.
But you got to see him in action, dude.
In action, dude, it's worth 1,000,000.
You got to see the Iceman cometh, dude.
You'll see the cringe units go through the fucking...
Here we go. This is a good scene.
Beginning of a new Ice Age.
We can't see it.
Yeah, you can, bitch. You know what you see.
We're not missing anything. This him taking over the fucking lame bar.
Oh.
How quickly would the patrons of any normal bar just shit stomp this fucking parachute pants wearing retard?
I think they'd actually... I don't think they would. I think they'd be staring on like...
Oh, kind of like they're doing?
I like how they're acting like he can actually dance. No.
Oh, yeah.
Vanilla Ice, stop dancing.
Some funky lyrics.
All right, let's hear these funky lyrics.
I'm ready.
Like this.
Like
It's
this.
not what you say, it's how you say it. Give me your microphone. On stage, I just play it. Playing me right or you get played out like polka dots. And people will shout dirty words cause you're a nerd. I'm first and third. It's absurd to think that you heard better rhymes than these. I'm bringing sucker MCs down to their knees.
It's absurd that I think I've heard better rhymes than these, dude.
Wow.
It's absurd.
Man, the black guy that DJing, they must have paid him a lot of money. Like, look like you really into this.
Hold on, though. I want to fucking see a scene of him acting, dude.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You want...
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. We need to see his acting chops. Because remember, he was famous for that shit you just saw. But let's see him
Look, he's acting right now,
out of
man.
his comfort zone as an actor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's not that far away, Nick.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It is that far.
It's a lot farther than here.
There's a plot to this movie. And Vanilla Ice.
Couples always break up when they go away to different colleges. That's what you want.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I mean, that is what I want, though. You're totally a loser. I need to get with
sure they
Vanilla Ice.
We're in a small town. Wish I'd meet someone interesting and unique. They're wearing parachute pants.
Yeah.
I give up on life, dude. I give up on existence.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
What are you doing?
Fine.
Oh, shit.
Cat.
I'm sure there's a couple girls that have been
Right.
loving you.
I want to see his entrance.
He's spinning his shade. He's spinning his shade.
So what's up? How you doing?
Does he have his head shaved like a brick wall?
Yes, he does.
Since when do you care?
Wait a minute, you two know each other.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, which is it, Kathy?
Kathy.
I'm stalking you. Oh, yeah.
Cat.
Come on. We're wasting his time.
Oh, no, you're not wasting my time. I'm just cooling.
Ben, you're wasting our time.
All right, I get it. Check this, though. If you need me, I'll be right over there.
She won't.
She won't,
Yeah,
buddy.
we'll see about that. Oh, yeah, Cat.
Damn, dude. Vanilla Ice.
Listen to this.
Wisdom. Drop that zero and get with the hero.
Excuse me?
See you later, Dick.
It's Nick.
Oh, yeah. Nick.
So she decided, like, the best way for me to play my characters is a total unlikable douchebag.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what's cool.
He's supposed to be so cool that he just steals people's women, but he just
It just comes across like an obnoxious douchebag
Yeah, like,
piece of shit.
These two people are going into their house, and it's like, hey, dude, it's the fucking guy stalking you. What's up?
I see now why they shaved bricks into his head.
And it's also, it makes it feel like a more appropriate unit of measurement
Yep.
in this Andy Dick contest, too.
Oh, for sure.
But she's digging it, though. She's like, yeah, that
He
ditch
is
the
cool
zero,
as
get with
ice.
the hero. Cool as ice. Oh, you know it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking us out. We'll have some announcements coming at you this Monday in terms of our Patreon, and also, I guess, in terms of how we're going to handle this strike we got and what the plan is and all that shit.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Give us over the weekend to formulate our thoughts.
Thank you for being patrons, as
Thanks
always.
for tuning in. We love you. Fuck off.